Good afternoon, my name is Nuno Silva and today the video is what is legal interest in Portugal. As I told you before, I will release this video and there is some questions in the Facebook asking, so what kind of situations are legal interest in Portugal? Today I will explain, at least there is many, so at least I will explain a few for the guys they are from Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, India, these countries. I will explain what is legal interest in Portugal, okay? The first thing, if you have direct visa to Portugal, okay? Doesn't matter the type of the visa, if it's for student, was work, visit family, but it's a direct visa to Portugal. If you come to Portugal, you have the stamp in your passport or you go to SEF, then they will give you the declaration that you are here. So direct visa to Portugal, it's legal interest. Another type of legal interest is changing visa. If you have a changing visa, but say there in the visa, changing visa, in English or in another language of the Schengen state like German, Italy or French, must say there changing visa. If they say they're changing visa, even if the visa says to Italy or to France or to Germany, Poland, Denmark, doesn't matter, but says that Schengen visa allows you to enter in any Schengen country, even if it's for one country, like German. It's Schengen visa, you can travel to Portugal, you do the same steps in the airport, they will give you the stamp. If you come by car, you go direct to the SEF, the valid time of the visa, it's valid, they will give you the declaration that you enter in Portugal, so it's another kind of legal interest in Portugal. Another kind of legal interest in Portugal is if you have the residence permit in one of the Schengen country. That means, as you call sometimes the extended visa, the small card says a residence permit. If you have this residence permit, means you are a legal citizen in this country, right? And these cards, because the country is a Schengen country, you can travel to any Schengen country and has the same powers as the Schengen visa, okay? It's not a Schengen visa, but has the same powers as the Schengen visa. Allows you to enter in any Schengen country until 90 days, means 3 months, okay? This is the legal interest in Portugal. And you can, if it's by car or by plane. By car, you go to SEF, do the same procedures. They will give you the declaration that you enter. If you come by airport, they will not block you. You are allowed to in. They will put the stamp in the passport. It's legal interest. Or when you arrive by plane, if they don't give you the stamp, you go to SEF. They will give you the stamp. Because this is legal interest with residence permit from one the Schengen country, okay? Another legal interest is if you have direct visa to a Schengen country. Example, if you have a direct visa to Denmark, it's not a Schengen visa. That doesn't say there in the visa Schengen visa. It only says visa Denmark, only this. So it's not a Schengen, doesn't allow you to travel to Portugal, but Denmark, it's a Schengen country. Denmark or another country belongs to this agreement, Schengen agreement. If you have this visa to one Schengen country, it's not a Schengen visa, but it's a direct visa to there, one Schengen country. If you travel by airplane, and when you arrive at Lisbon in the airport, they will put you the stamp in the passport. If they put you the stamp, this direct visa to a Schengen country, it's not a Schengen visa, it's a direct visa to a Schengen country, with this stamp put by the authorities, that means they saw this visa and they authorize you to enter in Lisbon. So this legal interest. But you take the risk, if they see this visa, sometimes they don't give you the stamp, they can block you saying this is not a Schengen visa, this is not a direct visa to Portugal, I cannot allow you to enter in Portugal. But there is some case, I have a lot of clients, they have a direct visa to a Schengen country, they travel by airport, by plane. When they arrive at Lisbon, they put the stamp in the passport saying Lisbon and the date of the arrival. So this stamp means they authorize you, so it's legal interest in this case. But if they don't give you the stamp in the passport, this direct visa to a Schengen country, it's not Portugal, it's not a Schengen visa, it's a direct visa to another Schengen country, that means you cut by 50% the chance you get, you recognize this situation as legal interest. Depend on SEF and the administration, they will see this. If they consider, okay, it's not a Schengen visa, it's not direct visa to Portugal, but it's a visa, direct visa, D visa to a Schengen country, and we accept as legal entrance. But it's not by law, okay? They will check this. But if you have this stamp from in the airport, that means they authorized. You enter authorized because they check the things, they saw this visa, they put the stamp, so it's authorized. Without the stamp, it's different because you don't have a way to prove to the state that you enter legal in Portugal. Because if you only show this visa, they will say that this is a direct visa to another country, not to Portugal, and it's not a Schengen visa. Even this country is a Schengen, but it's like it is. Okay? Without stamp, you cut the chance by 50%, but you need to run this process by the 88 and see what the administration says. If they don't give that, they give you the country out. We'll appeal on that and let's see the decision, because, you know, law is law, and let's see what happened. Okay? These are the things as we consider legal interests. Okay? Thank you very much, and see the next video about the residence permit and visas to UK. That UK is not a Schengen country. What that means to Portugal as legal or not legal interests will be the next video. Okay, thank you.